I'm dopey. This is a bit of a different one. I'm down at the estuary. This is salt water. Free fishing, keep your fish. UK laws are brilliant when it comes to that stuff. Now I've been out fishing, shopping. I bought this one here, which is a 3 metre, a nice cast on there. This one here cost me £55, I think it was. I've already marked the rod once. I don't want to be doing that again. But this is a nice rod. This is somewhere called Angler's Corner in Kings Lynn. The guy behind the counter, very knowledgeable. And a massive selection of stuff. I'm only going to pull this out so you can see the rod. I'm going to be doing a few bits like this, opening it up, showing you. There's one rod and reel. It's in the bag. Okay, now this is a goodie bag. I got this from AliExpress. I think it was about a tenner. I bought it for all my fishing stuff basically. So let's open it up and let's see what we got. These floats here are from AliExpress. They come in this sucky bag. Oh, look at that. And look at the bag, really. That's not good. What do you get for the price? Okay, these here just for doing the lines. These here floats. Oh, that one's already broken. By the looks of it. So these here are cheap. I would say a 2-year-old could do a better job of the paints on these. There's a different type there. Another one there, if you look, this part's missed. In the water it's not going to make much difference, but if you're painting something, you want to have to use something. You don't want to. Also remember, with this one here, there is your feed hole. It is completely closed. So I'll have to be able to open that up before I can use it. It's just mixed juice, so I'll pull them out the way quickly. Now, start off let's have a look at the rod. This here I think was £22 for the reel and rod. I bought it out and have a quick look at this. I was actually extremely shocked. This here does not have a bad build quality that I can see. It's all slide and lock, so you can't really mess it up. It's nice and easy to do. What I like to do is just roughly do it and then I'll tighten it up afterwards. A much lighter rod. I thought my partner would like this because it's nice and light. So let's get real on this one. Looks like I might need to. There we go. That should have released it now. Yeah, there we go. So that there means I've got some rod. Let's see how it's balanced. Because I still haven't done this. I only opened it to have a quick look. But let's see how the balance is. This looks a bit more like a freshwater rod to me, to be fair, but it should work with sea fishing. Very, very light, one-handed job this. I quite like that. Let's lay this down. So I'm going to actually fix this one together so you guys can actually see the difference between a 3-piece semi-professional rod. This is just a cheap one. They go much more expensive than this. I saw some rods in there that were around £1,000. So competition rods basically. They specialise in. From what I can tell, the easiest way to do this is look down through the primary eye and look across. That there looks pretty good. Let me put this reel on here. This here is a true beach caster. This here is a big rod. This is a full 3 metre, I think. It might be slightly larger, but I don't think it is. But this here is designed for casting long distances. Where I am going to get a great cast off it, because I'm not going to be fishing on the other side of the river. With something to help me take it out of the water. Not just that, I'm actually looking for a boat that I can get delivered here. So this here is hooks. I remember buying these, but I was not expecting them to be this big. These here are they are absolutely useless to me because I hate freshwater fishing. Okay, these are barbed hooks, so not bad. These are definitely not freshwater. They go down to a micro size. And the larger ones are not too bad. I'll show you. Little tiny bolts. This is the bigger hooks. They're not big, but they'll do for beach casting or even they're fine. These are the little tiny hooks. Let's see if I can get one of them out. There is smaller than that still. It's going to be absolutely useless to me. I think it was about £2 or £1, so I'm not complaining. So let's have a look at the next one. This is a fishing lure. It's plastic, I think, or resin. Has a few weights in there to get it moving. This is what I'm going to be trying today. Let's have a look in the bottom of this bag. Now, this here is fishing weights. I've got 40 grams, 30, and I think that's a 50 grams. So they're only about 80p for 2 of them, so I'm not going to complain. Now let's have a look at the next one. The next one is a lot smaller than I was expecting. came with these little tiny pliers for cutting your line, holding fish with teeth, things like that. I don't expect to be able to hold a fish with very big teeth. With them, they're very small for that. So the next part is the actual main box. I don't think there's anything else. Out the way, so it's low in. Olivia. So this one. This, I think, was £5, something around that. So you have some bits in here to do all sorts of fishing. You've got some 5-granders here. This here would be perfect for the AliExpress one. You've got some mini floats, some decent size hooks where you can put a spinner on there to get a bit of attraction from the fish. You have clamp baits, you have some different spinner attachments, you have clamps, you have, I think there's tie-offs, so you can put multiple hooks. I'm not sure exactly what they're for. Might be fresh water, different clips there. Very impressed with the little box that it comes with. Little tab there, you could use this for sea fishing and actually clip it to something, so it'd be more secure. So what I'm going to do now is I will be pausing the video temporarily and I will be back to you with my line set up, and hopefully at that point I might even have a fish on the end. I doubt it, but I might do. Right, we've had an evening out fishing, seeing what happens. We haven't caught anything. We did get a good bite on the lure, the replica sand eel. I saw that swimming on the top of the water. That was really nice movement from it. I would highly recommend that. The rest of the equipment is absolute trash. Couldn't catch anything. The spinner setups that you can do with it are very, very lightweight or overly weighted, so yeah, even worse than I thought. Now back to the floats that were awful. Those I would recommend you stay away from anything from AliExpress stating that it's a float just from these. The biggest float that was in the set couldn't even hold a 5-gram weight. It would dive straight to the bottom, so as far as that goes, yeah, that's not good. So I'm gonna say good night. Please subscribe, like and share if you can.